It just makes me feel on edge. You come into work, you're scanning the changing room before you start to undress. It's just uncomfortable, very uncomfortable.
It's disgraceful that nurses are ending up in tears prior to their shift. I mean, we are there to be an emotional support for our patients who are about to undergo surgery. And it's very difficult to do that if you're in a state of distress from having to change in front of a male.
We just want a safe space for us, a female-only space for us to get changed.
Now I know the trust policy. Anybody can be
Well,
in there.
that's the problem.
You know, anyone can identify as female can use that changing room.
I don't want to get changed in front of a biological man, and I don't want to see him getting changed neither. That's not what I want to see when I come into work.
And we just wanted to talk about this and raise this issue so that women are aware that there may be policies in their workplace, particularly in the NHS. We want other nurses to be aware of what their transgender policy is. We became aware of a colleague who is biologically a male changing in our women's only changing room, and I'd raised a few of the nurses had come to me concerned about this issue, so I became an advocate for them and decided to raise the issue with senior members of the team, who then raised it with HR, and nothing seemed to happen for a long time.
And then obviously went into the changing room, heard this man's voice and thought, oh, I don't like it, I don't feel comfortable. So therefore I waited to get changed, obviously until he'd gone. But that's probably about a year ago, and then we've been speaking to management about it since then. I mean, there was 26 girls on our ward that signed a letter to say that we felt uncomfortable in the changing room.
3 sections.
It's kind of like a backwards E shape. You've got little offshoots.
So it's divided by a wall first, and then there are lockers. You can't kind of see past them, can you? So right at the very back is quite a vulnerable place, actually. And there have been times when, you know, I've one occasion where I've been alone with Rose, just walked past them, but I remember thinking, oh, and panicked slightly, because he's very masculine in the way he looks currently. So that was a bit of a shock for me.
We should be able to feel safe in changing areas.
Yes,
female changing areas.
Essentially, it feels like the trust are telling us it's okay. He has told us he identifies as a woman, so you're okay to get undressed in front of that person.
We weren't even consulted.
No.
You know, it wasn't even, how do you feel about, you know, he was just there.
And we're not transphobic. We believe that they need their own changing space that's safe for them.
We get transgender patients through our unit. We have had transgender patients through, and we've looked after them. I don't think any of us would have gone into nursing if we didn't care about people. So it is an insult to make it. We've been made to feel like we've been bigots. We've all felt like, I don't know, uncertain of ourselves. It's almost like a gaslighting thing that you're made to feel that you're actually really awful.
And what people are saying to us, though, a lot of people saying, I think you're all really brave.
Yeah.
We shouldn't have to be brave.
No, that's correct.
Why is that? You know, are we frightened? We're frightened for you.
Yeah.
Why are people frightened for us speaking out? And that's a shame.
Yeah.
That's what it's come to.
Yeah.